Welcome back all you kings, queens, and in-betweens to another video here on the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the best anime to come out of the summer 1987 lineup, and that is Princess Resurrection. Yes, is the best anime, the best looking anime that the 80s gave us, honestly. When I turned on this anime and I found out when it was made and I was like, wow, this came out of the 80s. This looks amazing. And I was just drawn in immediately. I was like, Studio Mappa, you are just incredible and you just give us such amazing work. What are your thoughts on this anime?
Aesthetically, it looks a little dated.
I mean, it came out in the 80s.
Yeah, so bit of a dinosaur in the anime world. And the next thing you realize as you start to watch a series is how little context they give you for literally everything. It's clear, because they tell you every episode, that people want to kill our princess, but we don't know why. We know she has brothers that want to murder her. We don't know why.
Siblings. They said siblings.
I think they mentioned brothers too. So it could be brothers and sisters, you're right. And they don't really tell us what she is other than a princess of like what you would call monsters. And I'm like, can you give us a little more information, please?
I mean, I'm sure we would get more information, but we gave up on this anime
because we were sick of the animation and sheer lack of context.
So if anybody didn't get up on the joke, this came out in 2007, but it literally looks like it was from the early 90s. It looks terrible. When I turned it on, I thought it was a significantly older anime than it actually was.
But alas, it is not.
And I was a little ashamed because Studio Mappa usually does really good work. And then I looked this up and I was like, oh, this is a Mappa anime? What the hell are you doing?
This was early Mappa, before they had money.
It's 2007.
Before they had money.
I don't know. I don't think that's accurate. I think they did better looking stuff before this.
They're clearly dealing with a recession in this anime. Can't you tell?
I don't know. It's supposed to be a horror comedy. It's not horrific and it's not a comedy. I mean, I guess it's trying to be a comedy, but it's not funny. The funniest part of this anime is the little maid that goes around going googa, 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 googa all the time. That's the funniest thing in the show, and it's the stupidest thing in the show. And that kind of tells you where the comedy of the show is situated.
I think they felt like just the fact that they had, quote, horrific, like nightmarish creatures, and I use that very loosely as a term, was enough to constitute it as being a horror. And the comedy was like, hey, look, our hero is a moron. Yay. And his name is literally Hiro, our protagoon.
He seems absolutely useless and he's not particularly interesting. He's not even close to the most interesting character in the show. He's probably the last on the list in terms of interesting characters on the show. I'm more interested in learning about his sister, who seems really dumb, than the main character of the show.
Is also played by Floppy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend this show.
I wouldn't either. It just takes a little too long to develop itself, and artistically it leaves a lot to be desired. There are better things now.
The action sequences aren't good, and I could have forgiven it for a lot of things if at least the action was good, but it doesn't save it in this show. It's really not good.
It's simplistic. I think that's the biggest problem. Artistically, it's not attractive, and then on top of that, everything is just too basic, bro.
Yeah. So should you watch this? No.
Don't do it.
Do not put yourself through it. I mean, if you can go into it pretending that this came out of the 80s, you might be impressed, but it did not. So don't watch it. Something you should watch is more of the Should You Watch content here on the channel. Like the video if you like it. Leave a comment down below. What is your favorite anime from the 80s? Let us know, and maybe we'll watch it if we can get our hands on it. Subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you know what's up, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.